In this video, I just wanted to drop a little disclaimer. You'll hear me refer to this as an all-girl gang, but Charlie is non-binary. That's a fault on my part. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say all-girl. And now, only looking back at the voiceover, I have realised my mistake. So I apologise for that. Just to clear any confusion, it's not an all-girl group. I guess it's just a no-boy group. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Hey everyone, I'm the Dinosaurus and welcome to the channel. Today we're creating a couple of Sims using the new Paranormal Stuff Pack. Now, I have to say, when I first heard that we were getting a Paranormal Stuff Pack, I was a little suspicious at how good it could be, given the history of certain packs in The Sims and their release, and the fact that I don't actually like occults very much, and I thought it would very much more lean heavily on sort of ghost occults and things like that. But I feel like because this was such a requested option when they did this community stuff pack questionnaire, that nifty knitting one ultimately, that the team really wanted to do well and bring the community something that they would enjoy. And I will be honest with you, when the promo images released and I saw the fireplace that comes with this pack, I knew this would be a good stuff pack. This wouldn't be some sort of first pet stuff where it's really awful and bad, and that it would actually be fun and worth using. And when the images of the creator sim items and the build items started dropping and the trailer dropped, I was so hyped to get this pack. I haven't had a chance to play with any of the gameplay yet, but from what I've seen, it looks so well done and something I might actually play with in game. Anyway, let's get into the actual video, because I've just been talking about the pack itself and not really about what I'm doing or my ideas and who I'm actually creating. And so basically I had this idea when the stuff pack was announced and it was coming up to launch. I had this idea that I was going to create a bunch of friends very loosely based on the Scooby-Doo gang. And at first I was creating a Shaggy-esque character, but I changed my mind and decided to make a girl gang of ghost hunters who live all together in the haunted house. This is quite a shift from the original plan I had, and quite a shift from the original plan for the build I was going to do, but I might take that build and do it as something else a little bit later that might work a little bit better for just a sort of generic sort of build mode creative sim pack. So yeah, you can see here I'm kind of making this Shaggy-esque character, and I actually do end up deleting them. And originally I was going to use any of the stuff packs and any of the expansion packs, and I was just going to go crazy and make these cool looking characters, and they all end up looking very cool, but I just decided that I wasn't going to use all the packs I own. I own all the packs except Journey to 2, and I decided I was just going to use the Paranormal Stuff Pack and base game, which was a little bit tricky, I'm not going to lie. I very much love having access to all the packs and using those to create sims and build the houses, and I definitely did struggle a little bit when it came to building the house that I will be uploading a video for in the next few days. It was definitely a struggle, but you know, I managed, and it was actually quite fun in the end. So yeah, you can see how I'm just choosing a different hair for this Shaggy-esque character that I end up deleting, because originally I had him in this Snowy Escape hair, and that really didn't work, because obviously I decided at this point I'm going to just do base game and I'm not going to have any of the other stuff packs or any CC. You can see probably as you're watching the video that there is a little bit of CC here and there, mainly just like skin and skin overlays, but I haven't used any of those. So here I'm naming him Steve because that seems like a very Stevie, Shaggy-esque kind of name. And I can't remember what I made. Oh yeah, no, I made him a foodie, a chef, and he's foodie, lazy, and I was going to make him paranoid, then I realised that was a Strangerville trait, and so I left it. I probably would go back and change it, but I decide after I make this next sim that I was going to delete him and create another Shaggy-esque character, but a little different, and I'll talk about that in a bit. Anyway, you can see here I'm making the Daphne-esque character. So I can't remember what I name her. I think I name her Blanca. You can see here I'm just choosing her eyebrows, and I'm just adjusting her eyes slightly. And I will apologise, most of my Sims do have a little bit of case of same Sim syndrome. They all look very similar, and I'm sorry. I really think this hair is really cute. It does remind me a little bit of the one we got in with Snowy Escape, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, I really love it. And here I am adding her lipstick. Now, people shit on the they like really hate the MAC makeup, but that lipstick, honestly, it's my favourite lipstick in the game now. It's the only one I ever use, especially this red. It just looks so cute. I'd use it all the time on my Sims, and you'll see me use it later on the next Sim I create. So let's talk a little bit about the clothes that you get in this pack, and honestly, oh my god, they are so cute. Honestly, I love the vibe. It's like almost like this vintage, retro, 1970s vibe that they went with, and it really and it works, but it's not like so out there. It's not like with the Vampire Stuff Pack clothes or some of the clothes you get with Realm of Magic, where you can't really pair them with anything else. You can try, and I have seen people do it to varying degrees of success. That is an issue definitely we get with some sim games, is that they create these great cast pieces, and then it just doesn't work. So I think they've done a really good job in sort of choosing the sort of the style and the patterns that are in this pack. And I would honestly dress some of my Sims in some of these items that we get with the pack all the time, like especially some of the male clothes are very fun. I like the little waistcoat, which you'll see me use later. I'll definitely use that quite a lot. And there is a shirt, like a full outfit combo, that I think you'll actually see me put here on Blanca in a moment. I'm just fixing up her makeup for the hot weather and the cold. Yeah, so you see me here using it. That is honestly, I love it. I can just imagine like using that on a Sim who like lives in like Oasis Springs or Strangerville, and they're a mom sort of character, and I could just imagine them wearing it. It just, or like even a very fashionable young lady who like maybe lives in San Myshuno, and she just needs a cute little hot outfit to go to the park in. And yeah, no, that's definitely one of my favourite items. I love items like that in CAS. Those sort of some mumsy outfits. I say mumsy, but like cute mumsy, you know what I mean? Anyway, you can see here I'm naming Blanca. So yeah, and one thing I really wanted to do, what I always try to do with my Sims, is that I always try and make them as diverse as possible. So you can see here I've named Blanca Mendez, so I imagine she's of like a Hispanic or Latinx background, and you know, I very much strive to do sort of a more like diverse with my Sims, because I sometimes feel like that in the community is overlooked sometimes, not necessarily intentionally, accidentally, but I definitely try and strive to make it a little bit more diverse in my game. And you can see here that I am creating the Velma-esque character. So I'm just trying to decide her hair. I was going to originally, I think in the end, I picked that hair that, honestly, I'm going off topic again, but they are really starting to do a good job at the hairs for Afro textures for people of colour Sims, and they're doing a really good job. Like, it's just such a shame that, you know, that they've taken this long to do this opportunity with the hairs and making them better, and the skin tones. I'm glad they kind of fixed them, though I do still find that some of the skin tones are a little bit funky. Like, there's one in the cool like section that's like purple, and it's like, okay, that's a bit odd, but whatever, pop off I guess. Anyway, I'm just giving her some earrings, And here again, I'm using the lipstick, but in a different shade. I'm just giving her glasses. And yeah, so now I say I only used base game and Paranormal stuff pack, but would this be a Scooby-Doo inspired gang without a dog? So I do end up creating a dog. I end up creating a like a bloodhound who's loyal and lazy, and naturally he's a bit skittish. So I think you can download this family if you don't have pets. You just won't have the dog, who I can't remember what I named him, and now you will have the dog. You won't have the dog if you don't have pets, but if you have base games and Paranormal stuff, then you can download this family in full, and you will have everything that you see here in the Create Sim video. And so I'm just fixing up. I can't remember what I named this Velma-esque character. Oh, this dress is actually also very cute. I wouldn't wear it personally because it's not my kind of style, but my Sims, it is definitely their kind of style. So I'm just adding her earrings, her hoops, and fixing up her face. And the next Sim we'll be creating in a moment is actually the Shaggy-esque character that I replaced Steve with. I named them Charlie, and my idea for this sort of Shaggy-esque character you'll see me start on in a moment is I thought, well, what if they were like non-binary? So I created a Sim called Charlie, and they are non-binary, and they are very much like Shaggy. You know, they're a little bit lazy, but they love food. They are a little bit clumsy as well. I end up making them clumsy in the end, and I imagine that out of the 4 of them, oh yeah, see, here I'm going to change that amazing hair that they created for this pack. It's honestly so cute. And he can see I was originally going to make another boy, but then I changed my mind. I think this is the point where I decided I was going to do an all-girl paranormal investigative team, create a Sim, and I'm using this hair. It's like, I think it's really cute. Anyway, there you go. And now I'm deleting Steve, and then I'm going back to Charlie. It's really cute, and I really love it. And I'm definitely going to get some use out of it, particularly for maybe my more nerdy Sims. So I'm just looking for some freckles to give them a little bit more like character. And as I was saying earlier, I definitely think out of the 3 of them, Blanca and, oh god, I can't remember what I named the Daphne, the Velma inspired character, but the 2 other girls, they definitely have the brave trait that you can unlock, and I may well cheat that in for them before I upload them to the gallery. And they definitely have the brave trait, but poor Charlie here, they're not brave. Well, they're more Neville Longbottom kind of brave. Their bravery definitely comes out when their friends are in trouble, and I can definitely imagine them always being the one to rescue the other 2 out of sticky situations. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this hat, at first I was a little bit repulsed. But I think it looks really cute on Charlie, and so I kept it on them. They look really cute in this hat. And there's me checking it out a little bit more, and there I'm going to fix their athletic wear. And yeah, I forgot to talk about the waistcoat I put on Charlie. Now, I know historically when you put a male outfit, because that waistcoat is for male Sims. However, you can obviously get rid of the feminine, you know, the girl category for your Sims, so you can dress them in male clothes as well. And that actually really looks good on the female Sims, if they don't have big boobs, basically. And that is something that's very tricky in this game, because a lot of the male meshes, they don't look good on the female frame. Historically anyway, they look a bit funky, but that waistcoat actually doesn't look too bad. So I have put them in a male waistcoat, because it definitely screams, I feel like Charlie would wear it. They're definitely more sort of they like more masculine clothes, but they don't really care. Yeah, I'm just sorting out their hot weather outfit. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be the end of this voiceover. So in the next few days, I will be releasing a speed build of their house, which is very much sort of inspired by New Orleans and the sort of architecture there, and you'll see that when I drop that. If you do like this video and you don't find my voice too grating, I do actually have a Twitch, and I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. At the moment I'm streaming on at 2 p.m. GMT on those days. I would really appreciate it if you popped on. We do play Sims, but we also play Stardew Valley and some Dead by Daylight, and I'm hoping to play some Resident Evil 2 soon. So if you want to come and check us out, that'd be fantastic. The link for my Twitch is in the description down below. And yeah, so enjoy the rest of this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hopefully will see you around. Thanks. Bye.